you how to make a Chrome extension. Let's get started. So first of all, what we have to do is go to a new tab. So then go up right where your like profile is and stuff, and just go ahead and click this little puzzle piece. It's for extensions. And then once you get there, click Manage Extensions. That will open up to a page like this with your extensions. Now we don't need to scroll down or do anything. All you need to do is find like the top right corner of your page, and just click developer mode on. So developer mode is like just shows like the IDs of all your extensions. It shows load and pack extension update, and it just shows the files and the IDs. So we don't need to do anything with your extensions. All you need to do is pull this open right now. Alright, so now just pull up any image you want. So I'm gonna guess I'll just search up images. And yeah, so you see every one of these pictures are like something different. Well, what if you wanted every single picture to be the exact same picture? So like all of these can be puppy images. One puppy image that you choose. That's possible. So that's what we're going to do in this video. So now just go ahead and just scroll for an image. I like puppies images. So I'm just going ahead and go like, oh, that's cute. Alright, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and choose this one. This one's cute. Just for cute puppies. Then if just right click the image, once you click on it, right click it, and then click open image in new tab if you guys have that option, or if you already know how to do it, then yeah. So this is the image we're going to be using. That's the URL that we need. So yeah, oh, we don't need that. Alright, now go to Visual Studio Code, also call it VS Code. I like to call it VS Code because V in Visual, S in Studio, and C in Code. I just like to call it that. So Visual Studio Code, and then just open one of your folders. I already have mine open, and create a new file. And this file is going to be called manifest dot, no, it's JSON, not JavaScript, JSON. Alright, so you need to create a manifest file right here, right? So we're going to start with the curly brackets. I think that's good enough. Alright, we're going to start with manifest version. Manifest underscore version. And I spelled it wrong. If you spell stuff wrong, then it's not going to work because the stuff in these parentheses actually have to be correct. They're not like one of those text parentheses where they're like, it doesn't matter. But this one does. So the manifest version currently right now is 3, so I'm going to keep 3. So you might be wondering, what is a manifest file? Manifest version, sorry. So the manifest version is basically a manifest file that uses JSON format to describe important information about your extension, alright? So right now the current manifest version is 3. Now we're going to go down and create another line, and this is going to be called name. Make sure you put the comma up there, just saying. Right? This comma right here. If you forget the comma right there, like right here, then it's going to be completely wrong. That's why it's going to show a million errors. Alright? For the name, you can put really anything. I guess I could say puppy ing replacer. If that's what you want to call your extension, it's just what you want to call it. I'm just going to call it puppy image replacer because I'm replacing all the images with puppy images. Or you can call it summarize or something or whatever. Now we're going to type in version. And that is spelled wrong. And I forgot my comma. There we go. Version. So here in version actually, version is like, you know how like, I don't know, Roblox or like Google Chrome, they have like different versions. It's not really manifest version. Manifest version is like what's currently going on right now. Like you have to do that version that's going on. So basically, like, the difference is really, I mean, you can kind of get it, but the difference is that version is the version of your application, really. So yeah. All right. So I'm gonna make my version 1.0.0. You can really do anything, but you can't just put you can't do this. There's no way you can do this. You're not allowed to do this. I'll show you that. 0, 3, 2. There has to be dots, and there cannot be a 0 in the beginning. So it looks like 1.0, 0. So that's what I'm gonna do. All right. And then next, what we're gonna do is we are going to make content scripts. Now, content scripts, those actually are like, they define the scripts that will interact with the browser, or basically the screen that you have. So that's basically what content scripts are. So basically, content scripts define the scripts that will interact with the browser screen. So we're not gonna like keep something in text. We're not gonna do that. We actually are going to put some square brackets and then curly brackets. Okay, square and then curly. Too many spaces. Alright, and then inside the curly, we're just gonna keep like 2 lines of code. Alright, we're gonna keep first matches. So matches, those are actually, matches are basically a way to specify a group of URLs. So yeah. So basically, in our case, in matches, it's gonna specify groups of URLs, and which URLs are what we're gonna type here. So square brackets, then put those, and then we're going to put the greater and less sign, and then we're going to just call them all underscore URLs. So basically, the meaning of that is, so basically what that line right there matches is basically the group of you. So basically, so it's basically a way to specify a group of URLs, and which URLs are all URLs. So that's what we're specifying. So basically, the colon is just to show that we're specifying this group of URLs. So basically, right now, it's going to match up with all the URLs. And like matches, actually, if you don't put that in, like matches will solve a lot of bugs. Really, when you get bugs, like some of the images, like most of the images might not work with the extension, because when you're doing this, the page you pop up, like the screen, and don't scroll down, the only page when you pop up, like it just turns those images. If you scroll down, the images after the images that you popped up won't like work, but it might take a little while to work or not. But yeah, sometimes they just don't work because they have different coding styles. Alright, so now we're going to just keep JS, which is for JavaScript. So for basically that, all we're going to keep is our file name, square brackets. So all we're going to keep is the file name. So whatever you keep here, content.js, which is what you have to keep. I mean, you can call it content.js. It's not really necessary, but that's just what I call it. You guys don't have to do it. But yeah, so basically what that is just for, it's just to show that that's the JavaScript file that we're going to create in just a second. Make sure you save the file. So that file is going to be where all of the code goes in. Like, this is just to put together. If you don't have the manifest file, it's the most important one. Manifest.json is the most important file to have. So if you don't have it, then your code won't even work. All right, now we're going to add another file, and whatever you typed here, you basically have to put that in. So you can just copy paste. Oh, I didn't copy. So you can just copy paste if you want to, but I'm just going to type it in. But make sure it's exact, or else your thing won't work, because you have to put the name exactly in. Alright, there we go. Notice how that name is exactly how I put that in. No, you don't have to keep the parentheses. No. You don't keep the parentheses, just the name. Alright. Now we're actually here to the art part. It's most of the code that comes here. So the manifest file is the most important one, but the content.js has all the code. And if you actually think of it, it's like kind of enough. Alright, so we're gonna start by typing in const page images. Page images, like don't put like the full spelling of images, just put like the short form. So page images are the images on the page, and then we're gonna get the document. Oh, sorry, I forgot to put the equal sign. First equal sign, and then document. And then we're gonna get elements by tagging. Elements by tag name. Yeah, I think I spelled something wrong. Get elements by tag name. Oh, it's the dot. I have to put a dot there. Then that actually works. Alright, and then in that equals ing. Sorry. I don't know, my eyesight's kind of getting a little weak. Alright, so now we're going to get the for loop. And what we're going to do with the for loop is we're going to let I equal 1. So let's let the variable I equal 0. So if I equals 0, then I will be less than the page image. Will be less than the page image. Images dot length. So it'll be smaller than that. And then if that equals that, then we have to add more to I. So we're going to do I plus plus. So that's our whole thing right there. And I didn't. Do we have to get the camera here? No, we don't. Hold on, what's the problem? Got the equal sign. I don't think we put that right there. And it's saying this is the problem. Okay, let me review this code. It's saying I did something wrong. Saying the bracket should not be there. Okay, anyways, I'm just gonna continue. If that error keeps on coming back up, then I'll just check it out. Oh, I see. I didn't close this. Did I have to close this? Yes, I had to put that in that, and there's not supposed to be an equal sign right there. Alright, and then that's just going to be attached to that. Don't know what that's there for. I don't know why that saying is wrong. But anyways, now let's get the curly brackets up. There we go. Now it's all there. Okay. So now we're going to actually get the page source. So if you have multiple images, you can do multiple images. If you want to change it, we'll just do randomizing. So basically, you would put this code if you had multiple images. Const randoming equals math dot floor in parentheses math dot random. That's gonna random up the images. Random. So another one of those. Alright, and then we're gonna put the star, and then we're gonna go to page images dot length, which we already did, remember? and then we're going to put the semicolon after that. So basically that's if you have multiple images. Now, I will put all the code in the comments below. So if I'm going a little too fast, you can guys just copy what I have in the below the video. I'll just put it down there, all the code. So I will mention that content.js, that's this code, and for the manifest file, I'll put that code, okay? So if you have multiple images, that's what you need to keep. Const randoming, so this whole line right here, this is if you have multiple images. If you don't have multiple images, don't keep it in. So that's only just for if you have multiple images. Obviously, I'm not going to be doing multiple images, but if you are going to, you have to keep that code, and then you have to put in what everyone else is doing. Page images, square brackets, I, dot source, equals, and then let's go and find our code. So we have to copy that, and then we have to paste that in here. So that's how the application or the project, the project will know that this is the source that we need to replace all the images with, right? All right. So that's that. So if you're putting multiple images, that's the code you need to keep. If you're only putting one images, then that right there is the code you only need to keep. I'm just gonna put that in the comments so you guys can see that. But if you guys want to put that in, you guys can put that in. That's just if you have multiple images. But this is for the people who are keeping one image. And if you are keeping multiple images, then just use that code. So that's basically it right there. So that's basically changing the images. Now, maybe you guys want to change the font or the color of the text. So let's go ahead and copy that and literally paste it. There's nothing really you're changing. It's just that you don't need a source for this one, and you also don't need that. All right, and we're not gonna use that, neither the source. So let's just go back here and let's just inspect the page, like inspect the text. Let's just click inspect. So we're showing that that's the span text. So what we're gonna keep there is span. So that's gonna be span. And then here, instead of putting source, we're gonna get rid of that. We're gonna do dot style and then dot color. And then that's going to equal the color. I'm just gonna put blue because I like blue. Or you can put sky blue. I'm gonna see if sky blue works. I haven't tried that yet. But if it doesn't, then we can just change it back to blue. Alright. So that's basically it right there. That's basically all your code you need if you want the blue. Now, you gotta do one thing. You gotta change that to a different thing right there, or else that won't work. So you have to change it to 1. And you have to change it every time you copy that. You gotta change that. Those have to stay the same because that's a different thing. Now you gotta change that up. And then let's go ahead and copy that. And then I forgot to see here. Now here you also have to change it to a different thing. All right, and in this time, instead of putting style.color, we're gonna do style.font family, not font, but font family. Now you guys probably don't know. If you guys do know the different fonts that you have, I have them open up here. Those are all the different kinds of fonts. If you guys want to, just pause the video and check out all these fonts. You can see like serifs. You can put. So don't keep those names. Those names won't work. Put the names over here, like these names. Just put like the names Times Roman, Georgia, Garmond, Arial, Verdana, Helvetica, Courier New, Lucida, Consul, Monaco, First Script M7, Lucida Handwriting, Copperplate, and papyrus. Just don't keep serif, sans serif, monospace, cursive, fantasy. Those are just to tell you that those are the different sections. These are the actual fonts right here. This one, this one, this one, this one, that one, this 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 one, and that one. So I'll go with brush script M7. So, oh, place. And then we can just type that in. Oh, God. That is not what we need. Huh. Wait and see. Alright. Is that empty? Or is it an M7? I think it's an empty because I copied it like that. Alright, so now I can practically save it, and then let's go ahead and try this out. So now we go back to the extensions page. Now we're gonna click load unpacked, and we're gonna go to the folder that you chose. Then the folder that you chose, you can just select that folder, and look at that, our extension is uploaded. Now let's go ahead and turn that on. If it's off like that, then turn it on. And let's go back to the images and let's reload this page. And look at that, that changed. All the images changed. Look at the font, it changed too. Now, some of them won't change. Like this, they have different stuff, but maybe if I reload it. See, so some don't change, but that's okay. Like even if I try YouTube, hold on. Notice the text changed too, but my color didn't change. So sometimes the color doesn't work. So if your color doesn't work, just change it, save it, and then come back here and go to the extensions and just click update. And we'll let it update, and then the extensions update. So then when you reload it, see the color change this time? See, a lot of them changed, like even these images changed. That changed, that changed. Like a lot of them changed. It's really cool. Another place to really check is like YouTube. See, some of them change, but some of them don't. See, like those stuff changed. Yeah. So basically, that's what happened. Like, I mean, see, like all those change, but sometimes those won't, and then, yeah. Huh. So that's really cool how you can just see the images change, the text change, and the color change with just a little bit of code in an extension. Now you can always disable the extension whenever you want. I mean, if you go to Facebook, I don't think I have Facebook, like LinkedIn. I have my account on there. Oh, you just saw that, you guys? See how that completely changed right there? See, all the images just changed. That image changed. Sign in. Thank you. Skip. This just shows. Look at that. That all changed. Literally. Look at that. It's awesome, right? All of them just randomly change. Except the videos. They don't change. Some photos don't change either. But look at that. It literally changed. And that's nice. So yeah, so good places to work is like Facebook. Facebook might be good. I haven't tried Facebook yet, but YouTube's a definitely good one. If you just search up random images, then yeah, those work. And then LinkedIn also works. They're all good, really good places to try out your extensions if you're gonna do this. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure you give me a huge thumbs up. Click that subscribe button, turn the notification bell. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, and enjoy your extension.